National Islamic Front of Afghanistan is a political party in Afghanistan. It has been led, since its founding, by members of a prominent Sufi family, the Gailani. It is primarily a Pashtun party. Followers of the Sufi holy man Pir Sayed Ahmed Gailani have a reputation for moderate thought and the traditional mystical and introspective religious currents that characterize Sufism in that sect. History, formation and role in the Soviet war in Afghanistan. The party was formed in 1979 in Peshawar, Pakistan, where Gailani had fled to following the rise to power of the communist PDP in Afghanistan. The party was largely moderate and royalist, with ties to the former royal family. This party was a member of the Peshawar 7, and was used by the Pakistani ISI for distributing CIA-funded weapons to the Mujahideen fighting the Soviet occupation. NIFA had the most liberal and secular stance of all the Peshawar parties, and it supported the return of King Zahir Shah from exile. Representing the interests of the pre-war Pashtun establishment, it rejected both communism and Islamism, in favor of nationalism and democracy. The party line emphasized freedom for individuals, the press, and organizations, whilst advocating the separation of powers of government. Gailani's constituency was drawn from the following of the Qadiriya, and his group functioned like a Sufi order, greatly hampering its efficiency as a political and military organization. The followers of the PIR always expected to interact with him personally, which meant that the party functioned like a court, centered on Gailani and his children, rather than like a modern party. No decision was ever delegated. The quantity of weapons a NIFA Mujahideen commander could expect to receive depended mostly on his personal relation with the PIR. Also, the PIR's tradition of generosity led to many abuses, with many party officials receiving essentially fictitious posts through personal contacts. Despite this, NIFA remained the most popular party among the Afghan refugees living in Pakistan. A poll carried out in 1987 revealed that 456 refugees out of a sample of 2,000 supported NIFA, which was the highest score of any of the Mujahideen parties. By contrast, the Pakistanis, judging the group inefficient, allocated NIFA only 10 to 11% of the weapons procured by the CIA, with a much larger share going to Islamist groups, in particular Hekmatyas Hezb-e Islamic al-Bahrain. Following the Soviet withdrawal, during the 1990s it was a minor party within the Northern Alliance. Gailani supported the candidacy of Karzai in the 2004 presidential election. In November 2009, Lal Muhammad, a senior official in the party, was assassinated by gunmen mounted on a motorcycle. Notable members: Hedayat Amin Arsala, Rahmatullah Safi, Abdul Rahim Wardak,